Well, lucky you, I'm doing the most today. So I'm going to show you how I put on my face every day, and hopefully it'll help you put yours on today. So first thing I need to do is I need to take care of my zit problem. I know you don't have to worry about this, but I do. Okay. Let that kind of dry for a minute. And I gotta put moisturizer on my face, which is something you should do too. Okay. Now, since I'm oily, I'm using setting spray before I put my stuff on. You don't need to. Save it for afterward. Now I wait for all this to dry. Okay. So now I'm putting on my primer. Mine's a matte primer. A little bit on your fingertip. Rub it in. Next is foundation. Mine's the same as yours, except mine's the matte version. Now I'll show you what you need to do, and then I'm going to use my method. So use your brush that looks like this. Pick a little bit up on your brush and blend downward. I'm going to use my sponge. Does the same thing. Make sure you get up by your hairline. Kind of blend it into that. Also, by your ears is really important. And down your neck. All the way down to here. I need to add more because my face sucks, but and my hair doesn't want to cooperate, so that helps. If you feel that there are parts of your face that need more coverage, kind of let it set a little bit and then add more foundation. And I just poured on too much, so I'm just trying to use it. Okay. Next, concealer. Yours has a little like twist up thing on the bottom, I believe, and there's a brush in it. All the way up into the corner of your eye there. And out this way. So it's like a triangle shape. Don't use a ton of it, otherwise you're gonna look funny. A little bit down the middle of your nose, a little in the middle of your forehead, and these two lines here, a little on each one of those. You can also do your chin too, but my chin isn't cute, so I don't. Now you're going to use a little concealer brush, that 2-pack that we got. I'm going to use this again. You'll blend in circular motions. I'm just going to pat. Pat it all the way under your eye and out towards your temple. Up here, just circular motions. And then here. Okay. Brush, you would just kind of brush in circular motions. And then if you have harsh edges, like I see one here, take your foundation brush and go over that edge. What? Okay, Troy. Now,
can we go
in a while. I'm filming something right now.
after you're done? Can we go?
We'll go when Dad gets home. Okay. Setting powder.
Can I take this off?
Your stuff's more like this. This is what I'm going to use on the rest of my face.
I can't take this off.
I just use a yellow stuff under my eyes. Just pat it in. And everywhere else I put it.
In the mix truck.
Now if your stuff isn't tacky, then you shouldn't have to set it, just because your skin is a lot drier than mine. If it is, I would take your powder and just sweep it over a little bit. So now I'm going to take this stuff and a big old fluffy brush and sweep that over the rest of my face. Just to make sure it doesn't move for like 4 or 5 hours. Or until I start sweating, which is going to be the case because I'm going to the pool. I just got this today too. It's really nice. Okay. Now for your bronzer stuff. Okay. So I'm going to use this brush that I also just picked up today for my bronzer. You can use your blush brush for this and your blush. So what you want to do is dip into your bronzer just a little bit. I have like a whole set with everything I need. Don't pick up too much. And tap off extra either on here or like that. That works too. And then kind of suck in like a fish. And start here very lightly. Stop about here. So it's in the hollow of your cheek. You want to blend it up here and then down here. Little circular motions, don't go up on your cheek. Bring it down more. So it kind of gives you this defined look here. Do the same on the other side. I'm worse on this side. Cool. That looks really good actually. Alright, and then you want to do the same up here. Just right by your hairline here. Gives you some color back, because you just made your face all one color with the foundation. All the way to your temple here. Both sides. And then this is optional, you can do it if you want. I do it because I have a little bit wider nose. Down the sides of your nose.
Oh, it fell off. No, it fell off.
And it's kind of like an instant nose job. Just blend it a little bit. You can also go right under your bottom lip here.
Yeah.
And put a little bronzer there.
2 seconds.
It gives you the appearance of a fuller lip. Alright, and then your jawline. So all here. I had a cute double chin, so I'm doing the most. I try to hide that a little bit. And then down your neck as well. Yeah. Okay. Next, you do your blush. I'm going to try this for blush.
Right. So rough.
I'm using this shade.
Ball.
And just put a little bit on the brush, tap off excess, smile, and blend it in, and there goes my lighting. Cute. Well, it's just a little wash of color, nothing intense, because you don't want to look like a clown. If you use that Wet n Wild blush that you have, be very, very, very careful. Just dip your brush in there once and make sure you knock off the excess. Otherwise, you're going to have some problems. You're going to look like a clown. I apologize because Troy doesn't want to listen.
I want to listen.
Then please leave my bedroom.
What?
Okay, now you're going for your highlight. This thing. I'm going to use this one instead. For your highlight, you want to use the concealer brush you didn't use to blend out your concealer or highlight. I'm going to use this one. And this you can use kind of a lot of without looking crazy. Smile again, right on the tops of your cheekbones. Back, past your eye towards your temple. Go back and then blend in circular motion so you don't just have like a strip. You just hit me with the ball. You don't want just like a strip of highlight. Look at that shimmer. Okay, same over here. Back towards your temples. And blend. Circular motions all the way back. At least the camera picks that up. Okay. Down the center of your nose, just lightly. Definitely the tip of your nose. You can go here a little bit. This is where I would use less. You can do the center of your forehead a little bit. Make sure you blend it out very well. And then right here, Cupid's bow. That'll also make your lips look a little bit bigger. Cool. Okay. So now my face stuff is done. So I'm going to spray my face again. You can do this now or you can do this at the end. Okay. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows. I have a pencil for this. One end there's a brush. And the other end is a retractable pencil that I'm probably near the end of. But it's small. If it will focus for me. Anyway, you got the idea. I know you don't have a pencil, so I wouldn't worry too much about this. And just kind of light little strokes all the way back. I just concentrate on when there might be a hole. Mine never look drawn in because mine are thick, so I guess that's the perks of having bushy eyebrows. Then I take the brush through, kind of blends it out a little bit, all the way to the tails of the brow. And yes, I do realize my eyebrows are two different shapes, is what it is, I guess. Okay. And then we get to do eye stuff. Yay. Oh, if you have any lip balm with you, put a little bit on your lips for right now. Make sure your lips are hydrated before you put your lipstick on. Okay. Eyeshadow primer. This is what mine looks like. I know yours is in that little pot there. So, I take just a little bit Dot it on my eyelids. And blend it in. And eyeshadow. So of course I'm going to dig into this beast here. So I'm going to just take a light shadow and go over that primer just to make sure that my eyeshadow blends out, because if you have harsh lines it's not cute. So it's just like a skin toned color. Now I got this baby today too. I'm going to take a shade on top. It's this orange color and blend it in my crease. I know you have a little bit of hooded eyelids, so I would go a little higher than your natural crease so you can actually see this color. For you, I would use like a medium brown color, or the, you know, the one that says crease in your palettes. And you blend forever. I'm going to go over this shade with another one. This is what's called a transition shade. You don't have to worry about it. So I'm just taking like a medium brown color, if you can see that, on top of the orange, and blending that in there as well. Okay, that's pretty well blended. And then for your eyelid, I have flat brush. If you don't, that's fine. I would use your second lightest color that you have. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life today. I'm just going to use this kind of bronze shade. Ugh. And just pat it on my eyelids. You can see what I'm doing here. All the way to the inner corner, but not by the tear duct. And about 2/3 of the way out here. Cool. Okay. Outer corner, I'm going to use a smaller brush. It's a smaller area. So I'm going to use, if I can find my stuff here, I'm going to use this little actually no, just kidding, I lied. I'm going to use this really tiny brush here. And I'm going to go out there with this darker tone color. Just on the outer edge of the eye. You can build up the intensity of the color. Do it slowly so you don't look like you have a black eye. You just threw on a bunch of shit. This one you can bring up into your crease as well. I'm not going to. And then back to the brush you used to blend or put your crease stuff in, and just kind of blend it out, blend the two colors together. We don't want harsh lines. I'm using a very light hand to blend so my colors don't disappear, because that would defeat the purpose. Okay. think that's good. Hold on, I need another mirror. I can't see my own face. Nope. Okay. Back in with this color again. I got some bald spots on my eye. Way to go, me. And back with the blending brush.
Sorry.
It's fine, Troy, but please leave me alone right now. I'm doing something.
That's whose fault. It's right there. Right there.
Yeah, the one you threw at me.
This.
Come on. Maybe some technical difficulties. Of course I would. After you blend, it may not be as dark as it was beforehand. So you can go back in with the color you used on the outer corner there and add some more if you would like to deepen it up. And blend. Okay, looks pretty good. So you can kind of see the gradient effect. Alright, fancy fancy. So that's the top lids. Bottom lids are going to be a little different if you so choose. Actually, hold on, I lied. Okay, take another brush. If you don't have another brush, just kind of wipe it off. I'm taking something like this. Take a light color. Actually, what am I doing? I don't want that one. I'm going to take a shimmering color, put it up by your eyebrow. You don't have to put a ton up there. Same over here. And it just kind of highlights your eyebrow there. I'm just going to go back and kind of blend that. Yay! Alright, you can take that same color. Mine's just a slightly different color. And go right in here with it. Brighten up your eyes a little bit. You can also go under on the inside part of your eye. Same on the other side. And right under. So it kind of opens up your eyes a little bit, makes them look a little bit brighter. Then I'm just taking a small little stubby blending brush. I'm going to take the color I used in my crease, the brown color, not the orange one. I'm not trying to look crazy. And go right under your lower lash line. Don't go all the way across with it, otherwise you're going to look like a raccoon. About 2/3. And kind of wipe your brush off a little bit. And blend back and forth.